Please tell me that you're excited for Ironheart, a derivative of Iron Man that didn't do well in the comics, whose release has been delayed for years and after 2 unsuccessful Marvel movies. Excitement is definitely not the word that I would use. Come on! You haven't even seen it yet. Just give it a chance. I don't need to stick my head up a bull's rump to see that my steak is going to be bad. That seems familiar. I stole it from one of the movies that you like, so you would understand. Riri Williams is her own character. I'm sure that she will be completely different from Tony Stark. I mean, look, they are different genders, different races, different backgrounds. Riri built her own suit without corporate backing. She is only a teenager. She has a living mother. She has a different relationship with the government, and she doesn't want to be a hero. Remember Tony's line, genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist? Well, Riri is a genius, humble, reserved activist. Completely different. Yeah, that's cute. Let me tell you how they are both the same. Both geniuses. Both associated with MIT. Both use the same suits. Riri's suit is based on Tony's suit. Both have AI partners, Jarvis and Friday. Both emotionally detached. Both hate authority. Both are living with the memory of a father figure who passed away. Both are closely tied to the military. Both use humor to deal with the deeper scars. And technically, neither of them are superheroes. That seems like a lot of research for someone who doesn't want to watch the series. Well, excuse me for having a brain. Not all of us have trouble putting together simple Lego sets.
Huh? Huh?
What?
That Lego set was deceptively difficult. Marvel hasn't exactly been on a tear recently. Their movies have underperformed at the box office, and this new Avengers Doomsday has so many characters that it feels like a crowded elevator. I like to think of it as a Marvel Royal Rumble, where every 2 minutes we get a new character.
And here is the Caped Crusader, and he is about to clear the ring. Those other superheroes better watch out.
Well, there's also the conspiracies around this movie. What conspiracies? About it being purposely delayed, because Marvel knows that it's not going to do well. How do you know that this is done on purpose? Well, I'll tell you. If you go to the 6-second mark, the 6-second mark in the trailer, in the background there are 6 lamps. Who puts 6 lamps in the background of a trailer? I'll tell you who. It's a set designer who's trying to send a message. 6 lamps at the 6-second mark after 6 years. It means that the movie was being delayed on purpose. Marvel knew this. That's why they put the 6 lamps back there at the 6-second mark after 6 years. It's going to be delayed on purpose because they know that it's not going to do very well. I don't believe any of that. It was about the timing. They wanted to release it at the right time. And what was that right time? Less competition. Fair enough, but this is one of those special projects. Special projects? Yes. One of those projects that if you like it, you're a shill. If you don't like it, you're a hater. It's difficult to talk about it objectively because too many people have their preconceived opinions. Why can't people have an objective opinion about something nowadays without being hated on? It's the world we live in. Hang on. Does this mean that we're not allowed to tell people that we liked the new Snow White and that we didn't like Sinners? Nope. Everyone views media through their own lens. And when we view something through that lens and have a negative experience, negative emotions such as frustration or even anger often accompany that experience. And because negative emotions are so blinding, it makes it difficult for us to have the empathy to understand that others might have a different experience than us. Or if we have a positive experience, we are often overly sensitive to criticism of that experience, thus opening the door to negative emotions. Can you summarize that back for me? You lost me after you said everyone. People don't like hearing that not everyone likes the things that they like, or that some people like the things that they don't like. What do you mean? Okay. You remember when your friend, Phil, asked you what food you would eat every day for the rest of your life? Of course. And you said, Spam musubi, the greatest snack food on earth. And do you remember his reaction? Yes, he pretended to throw up because he is an uncultured swine who doesn't appreciate anything outside of a burger and fries. No. And the narrow lens claims another victim. What's that supposed to mean? It just means that both you and Phil are victims of having a narrow lens. You don't have the imagination to see someone else's point of view. Let's watch this new Marvel movie. Oh, this movie's great. It's amazing. This is the best thing I've ever seen. There is no way that character's arc is adequate for the emotion they want the audience to feel. Superman would totally mop the floor with this team. So are you going to watch Ironheart or not? Of course I'll watch it, but derivative art rarely improves on the source. It inherently starts a step behind in the shadow of the original material and needs to work harder to be successful. What about The Magnificent Seven? Are you honestly suggesting that The Magnificent Seven is somehow better than Seven Samurai? Well, what about 10 Things I Hate About You? I refuse to entertain the thought that a teen movie is better than The Taming of the Shrew. First, you are proving my point. Second, you sound like one of those vendors who sells knockoff products. Are you looking for a toy for your kids? Well, I've got one right here. This is Strong Flying Man. Strong Flying Man. He's like that other superhero that has the red cape, but this one's better. Do you know why? He's a lot cheaper. He's half the price. He's half the price. $5. Strong Flying Man. Not in the same, but he's better. He's better. If it's not that good, we always have the Bears season 4 to look forward to next week. Right. The series that won Best Comedy that doesn't have a single joke. It has a couple. We need to prepare for The Bear Season 4 in the best way possible. By binging all episodes of all seasons? By locking you in the freezer for an entire evening.